Hi guys, Ross Embleton from Speaking Through Silence here. As promised, I'm bringing you a review video of all of my individual pedals. We're going to start with the OS-2. I won't be doing any other pedals today, except I might show you the difference between the overdrive between the SD-1 and the OS-2. So I'll probably put that in later on. But yeah, so. This is just your generic compact pedal from Boss, 4 knobs, 9V in, mono out kind of pedal. It's got a really nice distortion on it, really nice overdrive as well. I'm going to be playing through an MG100 HCFX Marshall stack amp. It is through a 4x12 cab, so it is a little bit raw, but you guys will get the gist of it. If you guys like your cabs, your large cabs, I would definitely see it to get the Marshall. It's very nice, very nice amp with the cabs. So yeah, we'll just have a quick look at this pedal, shall we? So as I said before, you've got 4 knobs here. Your first one is your effects level. Your next one is your tone. The next one is the drive, and the next one is the color. If you've seen my setup download video, the colour, as I've said, this knob is not a selector, but it's more of a mixer. So I'm just gonna show you a couple of things that you can do with it to really give it some nice tone and stuff like this. So I'm gonna set it up like this to start with. I'm gonna turn my amp on. It does help. Ugh. I'm playing patch as well for those who like patch. Just, you know, he's a nice guy and everyone likes patch. So this is my clean signal. It's a little bit of reverb on there, but we'll just ignore that for the meantime. So we're going to turn the pedal on, and this is what you get with this setting. It's quite a nice mix between overdrive and distortion there, but as you can see, the drive is incredibly low. Now I'm going to keep the tone level where they are. Just that's where I really like it. If you pull the tone anything below 9 or you know, 8 or 9 or 3 or whatever that area is there, you tend to lose quite a lot of the tone through this pedal. It's an unfortunate. But I'm just going to take the drive to about here, and I'm going to show you what that sounds like. So as you can see, as you increase the drive on it, it does make it a hell of a lot more driven, obviously drive driven, whatever. But yeah, I'm just gonna push it again a little bit more to this side. So we're really pushing the drive in now, and you get these kind of tones. That setting that you got on there is quite cool for full band rocky stuff. If you pull this over to this side, like so, that's complete overdrive. So you'll be able to hear the overdrive on this. Yeah, so you can really hear the overdrive. If we pull it all the way to this side, as I said before, it's not a selector, but it's more of a mixer. If it's like that, that's more distortion mixed in and some overdrive taken out. So if it's in the middle like that, that's an equal mix of overdrive and distortion. If it's like that, that's a lot of distortion and not so much overdrive. If it's all the way as far as you can get it, that's all distortion. This is what that sounds like. So incredibly crunchy, incredibly cool. I'm just going to push the drive a little bit more and bring the mix down a little bit. Now this is kind of what I normally have. Maybe drive a little bit lower, about there. This is what I normally have as my sound. But I do go through it with the pedals, so it doesn't quite sound the same with just this. But yeah, this is what you get with this particular setup. So that's really, really cool. I incredibly love this sound. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly put the SD-1 in with it, and you guys will be able to tell the difference between the overdrives, just so you guys can see. I know a few of you have the SD-1 and you said, oh, we want you to do a review on it because we have it and it's really cool, so you should do a review on it. Well, I'm going to. But I'm just going to quickly show you the difference in the overdrive between the pedals. Alright, so we've got the OS-2 linked up to the SD-1. So I'm just going to quickly remind you of the OS-2 overdrive. I've set them up so they're producing the same amount of drive and the same amount of level. Maybe pull that one down a little bit actually. What I find is that the SD-1 produces a hell of a lot of a brighter sounding overdrive, so it's really good for if you're using overdriven lead guitar. That's really cool. If you're using rhythm guitar, the OS-2 produces a lot more darker sounding overdrive. So again, rhythm guitar, OS-2, lead guitar, SD-1. But obviously you can bring the tone back a little bit, and it does produce different kinds of overdrive on the SD-1. But I'll just remind you of the OS-2 overdrive. This is what the OS-2 overdrive sounds like. Yep, so that's the OS-2. Okay, so we're going to switch to the SD-1 now. And this is what the SD-1 sounds like. As I said, it's a lot brighter kind of sounding overdrive. So here you go. Yeah, so it's much brighter, much kind of tonier sound. I would definitely suggest getting either one of these pedals. As I say, I only tend to use my OS-2 and not the SD-1, just because it's just a better pedal for me. If you guys like mixing distortion and stuff together, then definitely look at getting the overdrive distortion pedal. If you guys just like distortion, I would suggest just getting just a generic distortion pedal. There's an adaptive distortion by Boss. I think it's 82 or something. I think it's 82. that produces some really cool stuff. It's only been released recently, and it's really, really nice. I had the joy of playing it a couple of weeks ago, and it's very, very cool. I would suggest getting that. But it's very, very pricey at the minute. So if you guys are looking for some new overdrive pedals, I think the OS-2, in my opinion, it produces a more kind of sustained overdrive to the SD-1. It is a newer pedal. And I'm not quite sure what's going on inside to make it different. Get rid of that. So yeah, that's my look at the OS-2 and the SD-1. Bit of a short video, I know, I'm sorry, but there's really not that much to talk about with these different pedals. Yeah, if you guys want to comment and subscribe, and if you have any questions or any other pedals that you want me to review, just ask, and I'll go straight for it. But yeah, thanks for watching, and again, if you have any questions, just ask. Cheers guys, see you later.